Chris, just sum up your thoughts after that defeat here in the last day.
Game should have won. Should be more clinical, and the chances that we've had more chances today than we've had for a long time, and they showed the way in terms of what they were about at the top of the pitch, and we haven't. And they've won the game comfortably late on. I think as soon as the second one went in, you know, there was a lot of tired bodies out there, tired minds. We looked as if we'd run our race. It's been a hell of a long season for everybody connected, and it looked that way the last 15 to 20 minutes. But I can't be too critical of the players. But you know, we've ended up, you know, losing the last game of the season, and one that maybe not the best side or the better side, but certainly the ones that had the better chances or the best chances. And as if football sometimes don't work that way. But Everton did a job on us and scored, and we haven't done a job on Southampton, and ultimately that's decided the result.
What did you say to them when you had them in a circle and you were clapping at full time?
Yeah, I thanked him. The clap was for Leon, because he's been outstanding for us over the period. You know, I think when you talk about recruitment, and Leon's still here, and the players that we're up against today, Ings and Bertram and Redmond and right the way through Ward-Prowse, and you know, this is what we're up against, and what we finished above. But you know, I felt it was right to recognise what Leon's done for us. You know, what was he, 100 grand from Bury 4 or 5 years ago, and he's played up his part, and he'll move on to a new club in the summer. I thank the players that won't be here for us next year, because we definitely need to make changes, and the staff and all the remaining players for their efforts, because they've been great. And then I went on to what we need to do, because we're walking away as losing footballers, and that doesn't sit well with me. And that feeling will hopefully will be with the players for quite a long time through the summer, regardless of. There you go, I catch them.
Well done.
Regardless if we've overachieved or whatever, I think we've got the absolute maximum out of every player out of the squad. And you've just seen today, you know, we've been stretched as a group. We've got Richario on the pitch, who's a loan signing. Leon's obviously not going to be here, and the squad needs to be stronger. We need to definitely invest in the group in the summer. More competition for places. That'll raise the standards of the players here, because possibly they've not been pushed hard enough or than they should have been. And the players that are going to be here next year have got to feel the pain of defeat tonight. Go and rest quickly, and recover quickly, and get ready, because I want more. And I said to them, I'm that type of manager. I want more out of them, and they need to follow that lead. And if they do, we'll be competitive. If they do, they'll give themselves an opportunity of playing in the team. But certainly from a recruitment point of view, we have to strengthen, as we always have done. It does have the feel a little bit of what happened in the Championship when we first got back. We had a great run at it at the start, and then we had a few injuries and a few loss of form, and at the end, towards the back end, I know we took it to the 45th game of the season, but we looked like we did today. So I have to address that and make the relevant changes, and looking forward to doing it.
And potentially acting quickly in that respect?
Always acting quickly, Andy. There's always a player to be chased down, to bring fresh blood into it, to bring more mobility into it, to bring better players into it. Top of the pitch is key as well. You know, game is decided there today by them, but you look at it and they've got Danny Ings and they've got Redmond and Jay that they paid a lot of money for, and so but we have to do better as well. You know, I'm not deflecting anything. We have to do better as a team, but certainly working extremely hard to improve the group in as much as I can do.
Are you close to anything right now?
Well, we've been talking to clubs, and we put a couple of bids in for a couple of players, but as I said, you're talking to me what 5 minutes after the final game of the season, so it has been a balancing act to prepare the players, try and give them the best opportunity of getting a result, and obviously looking as well for medium and long term improvement in the football club.
However, I know you're not one for reflections, but look, after the final reckoning, you finished 9th in the Premier League. I mean, how proud are you of that achievement?
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I talk to the players. Extremely proud. You know, that they're jumping through hoops. That, you know, they're firm, and we've finished above them. We've finished above Everton. You know, we've finished in the top 9 of possibly the best league in Europe and one of the best leagues in the world. So on reflection, yeah, but I think, as you do know, mate, and the players know, mate, you know, we want more. We want more. Now, whether the league position improves next year, but I want us to improve and kick on. That will be decided by a lot of the things, but it certainly won't be. It won't be for the want of my hunger and my desire to improve the football club, the staff's hunger and the staff's desire, and hopefully the players, because they've had a taste of it. If I was one of them, I'd have that feeling, like I spoke to them about, in my stomach for a little while, and you know, I think they'll be sat on a beach somewhere in the next 48, 72 hours, and I'm sure a lot of them, a majority of them, will be looking, you know, to get straight back at it and looking for the next challenge, because it's been a brilliant experience. We've created some great memories along the way, and I certainly want that more for the football club, and I'm sure those guys, with the addition of a few players, will feel the same.